Hello again. Let's begin with the very first and most essential operation in math, addition. The rules are simple, and once you get used to them, they'll feel as natural as counting the days of the week. Let's take an example, 27 plus 58. Sometimes, to make things easier, we write the numbers vertically, like this. This way, we can add them column by column, starting from the right to left. So the first column is 7 plus 8, and the result would be 15. We write 15 and move to the next column, 2 plus 5, which equals 7. We write 7 and now we have 15 and 7. But we have to be very careful where we write the number 7. We wrote the result from the second column, 2 plus 5, below in the same column. And we will add again, column by column from right to left. In the first column, we only have the number 5, and there is no other number in that column with it, so we just write 5. In the next column, we have 1 plus 7, and we write the result below, in the same column, which is 8. And this is the final result, because there is nothing left to add, 85. This is the classic way to add numbers on paper, but here's what happens with practice. After solving lots of addition problems, your brain builds that mental highway we talked about. You'll begin to recognize sums instantly, without writing every step. However, mastering addition requires consistent practice, so let's go a bit deeper and make things more fun. Today we have a special mission. Mousie is going shopping, and he has a budget of 300 tiny coins. But before he heads out, we need to make sure he has enough money for everything on his list. Here's what he wants to buy. Cheese in a tube, 5 coins, sliced cheese, 37 coins, cheese-flavored biscuits, 10 coins, premium mozzarella, 154 coins. And, of course, a slice of cheesecake, 70 coins. Let's help Mousie add up the total and see if 300 tiny coins will be enough. Let's keep using the same method, stacking the numbers so we can add them column by column. We write everything down like this. Cheese in a tube, 5, sliced cheese, 37, and he wants 2 packs, so we'll write 37 twice. Cheese-flavored biscuits, 10, premium mozzarella, 154, cheesecake, 70. Looks like a big list, right? Don't worry, we'll take it one column at a time from right to left, just like before. In the first column, we have the digits 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 0 plus 4 plus 0. To simplify things, I've written them separately, so we can add them step by step, 2 at a time, so we don't get confused. First, 5 plus 7 equals 12, so we write 12 plus 7 plus 0 plus 4 plus 0 equals. Now we add 12 to 7, which equals 19, and we write 19 plus 0 plus 4 plus 0 equals. There's no point in writing 0 anymore, so all we have left to add is 19 and 4, and we write the addition. 19 plus 4 equals 23. So the total for the first column is 23. We write 23 under that column, keeping the digits aligned properly. Then we move to the left, to the second column. Here, we're adding 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 5 plus 7. But this time, let's take advantage of a useful property of addition. You can add numbers in any order. After all, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the same as 2 plus 3 plus 1 or 3 plus 1 plus 2. The result is always the same, so let's look for combinations that are easy to work with. I know that 3 plus 7 equals 10, so I'll group those together. We'll cross out 3 and 7 and write 10 plus the rest of the numbers. What's left? 3 plus 1 plus 5. Let's add those. 3 plus 1 equals 4, 4 plus 5 equals 9. Now we have 10 plus 9. So the second column adds up to 19. Just make sure to place the 9 directly under the second column and carry the 1 over to the next column on the left. Third column. There's only one number here, 1, from the 154, so we simply write 1. Now we'll add the new results, column by column again, from right to left. First column, just 3. Second column, 2 plus 9 equals 11. Third column, 1 plus 1 equals 2. And now, for the final step. In the first column, we have 3. In the second column, 1. And in the third column, we have 1 plus 2, which equals 3. And this is the final result, 313 tiny coins. What does this mean for Mousie? Well, Mousie only has 300 coins, so he'll need to cross something off his list. But here's the big takeaway. This method is perfect for learning how addition really works, step by step. Yes, it's slow, but that's totally fine when you're starting out. With time and practice, your brain will naturally skip some steps, and you'll do much of this mentally, quickly, and confidently. But for now, you're doing it right. Keep going. So here's a small challenge for you. Mousie wants to make a smaller shopping trip, and he needs your help to figure out the total cost. Here's his new list. A small cheese stick, 12 coins. 1 pack of crackers, 18 coins. 1 slice of cheesecake, 35 coins. Can you add them together mentally? These numbers go together so nicely that it should feel smooth and easy. Try it out, and pause the video if you need a moment. Ready? Let's solve it together. First, we add 12 plus 18. To simplify it, let's break it down. We take 2 and 8 and add them. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Then, we add the other 2 parts. 10 plus 10 equals 20. Now we have 20 plus 10, which is equal to 30. So 12 plus 18 equals 30. Next step, 30 plus 35. And here's a trick. We know that 3 plus 3 equals 6. So 30 plus 35 equals 65. Nice and easy, right? This time we got lucky. The numbers lined up in a way that made mental math easier. And there's a reason for that. Our brains love round numbers like 10, 20, or 30. They're easy to work with. So let's take advantage of that natural tendency. It's time to introduce one of Mousie's favorite math tricks, the rounding trick. It might help when adding in your head. Let's take this example. 27 plus 58. You can round one of the numbers to make the calculation easier. Let's round 27 up to 30, and we keep in mind or note somewhere that we added 3 to round 27. Now, we calculate. 30 plus 58 equals 88. Since we added 3 extra at the beginning, we subtract it at the end. 88 minus 3 equals 85. Same answer, just a different path. This trick doesn't always make sense to use, but sometimes it can speed things up, especially when you're doing math in your head. That's it for today's lesson on addition. Now it's your turn. Pretend you're a strict, grumpy math teacher. No smiles, just serious business. Take a sheet of paper and write down your own math test. No mercy. Mix small numbers, big numbers, round numbers, odd combinations. Anything to keep your brain on its toes. Once your test is ready, take it like a real student. Try not to rush. Then, grab a calculator and check your answers. Be honest. Give yourself a grade. If you're not satisfied with the result, don't worry. Just try again tomorrow. Remember, your brain needs both practice and time to learn something properly. Step by step, you're building real math skills. Skills that will stick. And now, Mousie and I are heading back to prepare the next lesson, subtraction. See you there.